Chris R. How you doing, buddy? I'm just out here messing around out in the shop today. I got a couple of toys that I'm kind of getting set up. I thought I'd just go live and show you guys what's going on out here at the shop today. Mrs. is in the house watching TV, and I'm just hanging out, playing out in the shop and cleaning a few things up. You guys must be bored to be watching me clean up new tools and stuff, but this is an air compressor that I picked up this morning actually. I didn't really need another air compressor, but this air compressor is way better. It's a better brand. It's a lot bigger than the one that I have. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clean it up today, and then throughout this week I'll go get some metal. I want to put some casters on it so I can move it around and replace the blue air compressor that's in the machine shop in there. So you're killing me with that ball, buddy. I think we'll let that soak for a minute. When I get new tools like this, a lot of times I buy them used from other shops and stuff, and they're usually really bad dirty, just like this compressor. It's filthy. And I know it's a shop tool, but you know, I like to start off fresh and with a clean slate, you know. I don't want to just roll it in the shop nasty like that. I like to kind of clean it up and go over everything and make sure everything works and before I install it. But it looks like a good compressor. I've seen it run. It's nice and quiet, and like I said, it's a lot bigger than the one that I've got, so I'm kind of anxious to get it going. Warren, you're helping, ain't you, buddy? Huh? You're helping me, ain't you? Huh? What's your version of helping? Damn it, man, it's hot out here. I'm sweating like a nun at a titty bar. Hey, Mrs. I see you. I'm just cleaning the compressor up. Looks like our neighbor's burning some stuff. It's kind of smoky out here. That or my shop's on fire somewhere and I don't see it. Yeah, no biggie. It's just the neighbor. Man, that thing is nasty. I gotta show you guys all the shit that came off of this thing. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that's all the dirt and shit that came off of it. I'm gonna soak it down one more time, and I'm using Purple Power, just so you guys know, if you're curious. It's a pretty good degreaser. I like it a lot. I buy it by the 5-gallon buckets. But I'll soak it down again and spray it off here in just a minute. And then actually we'll go inside the machine shop after I get this cleaned up. I'll walk around talking about this thing, then we'll go in the machine shop and I'll show you yet another welder that I bought, and I'm really proud of it, and I'm really glad. I almost passed up on the deal. Like I said, I didn't really need either machine, but you know, anytime that machinery comes around, I'm hesitant, and I don't know why I am. I just am. I'm hesitant to buy it, and then usually the smarter side of me, i.e. Mrs., you know, kind of convinces me, hey, knucklehead, that's a pretty good buy, you know. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with it, and I'm glad she talked me into buying it. But I'm gonna spray this down again, and then we'll go inside where it's cool. It's hot as balls out here. By the way, happy Sunday. I hope you guys are having a good day. Whoever's watching, I hadn't really paid attention to who's even on the screen. But if you're here, I'm glad you're here. And it's just a normal day, normal Sunday day for me. This is kind of some of the stuff that I get myself into. And when I'm not flying or working in the machine shop, just kind of hanging out at the house. Nothing really going on today. Alright, I'll let that soak for a minute. How are you guys doing? Damn. Man, the crap just keeps coming off this thing. Holy cow, look at that. Get your ball. I can't get nothing done. Anywhere I'm at, he's going to put his ball down. I will guarantee you within the next 30 seconds he will put his ball somewhere where I'm working, just for my attention. Who's here? Let's see here. I guess I should say hi to some of you guys and girls, whoever's here. Hey Swanjan, hey Lammy, hey Chris R, I saw you. I see Mrs. is there. I'm just scrolling up to see. There's Charlie Gabaldon. Hey Charlie. Hey, there's Mark. Hey Mark. I'm sweating my ass off here. Like I said earlier, if you weren't here earlier, I got a couple of new toys that I'm going to show you guys. And I'm just out here cleaning up my compressor. This is a new compressor. And I think I'll walk around. Let me lower this. There we go. Actually, you know what? Let me just take the camera out. And here we go. There we go. So this is my new compressor that I've been cleaning up on this morning. It is it's an Ingersoll Rand T30. I got this compressor actually from the same guy that I got my my bandsaw from. My neighbor. He's been selling all of his equipment, kind of downsizing, and didn't need this compressor. And honestly, I didn't need it either. I've got a compressor, but my compressor is nowhere anywhere comparable to this compressor. This thing is an industrial, sure enough, badass air compressor, and they retail for about $3,800, and I got this one for $12, so I'm pretty happy about that. And like I said, I was gonna pass up on the deal, but the missus convinced me. She's like, look man, you know, I hate to see you pass up a great deal like that, you know. Do I need it? No, but it sure is nice to have a spare. Warrant's helping me. Can y'all see? Remember what I told you about the ball? Yeah. He knows I'm using the water hose, so he puts this ball there for my attention. But anyway, this is the new air compressor. I can't wait to get it fired up. I think I'm actually gonna pour a pad and put it outside instead of being inside. I'm gonna put it right here, this wall, right in this area right here. And then you can see my air conditioner going 100 miles an hour, doing the best it can. But I'm gonna pour a pad right here and build a little building for it to enclose it, keep it protected. Okay, it's too hot out here, I'm going inside. Let me set the phone back up. I'll turn it back around. There we go. I'll take you guys inside with me and we'll look at the other piece of equipment that I got. Alright, so like I said, I really didn't need another welder, but this welder is 10 times bigger than the one that I have, and it is a no shit welder. It's not like the one that I have that I've been using. You know, there's nothing wrong with the one that I've been using. It's just small, and it doesn't weld the thicker stuff that I like to weld. But anyway, I'm fixing to fire it up and make a couple of welds on some scrap pieces, and you'll be able to tell just from the welds how much better quality that this welder is. So let me go get a couple of pieces of scrap metal, and then I'll turn the camera around and we'll weld a couple of pieces. So there's not a lot of setup involved in this welder because I've used this type of welder before. I pretty much knew right where I wanted to set everything. I may play with the settings a little bit, but I want to get it going and make a couple of welds. So we'll turn the gas on, turn the switch on. I'm going to turn the camera around facing the table. I'm going to try to do this to where I'm not in the way. Get my chair. Welding glasses. Well, good. I tell you, this plate's really worked out pretty good for me too. I'm happy with that. I think Warren's mad at me because I locked him out. Hope everybody's having a good Sunday. All right. By the way, Mark, I hope you're feeling better, buddy. I know you're kind of feeling bad last couple of days. I really hope you're feeling better. I'm sorry you're feeling bad. Do. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. I hit my phone and I wasn't seeing the chat. So, if you don't mind, Mrs. Catch Me Up, please. Chris R. asked if the compressor takes three-phase power, and Charlie asked how big is the tank. It is not three-phase. It's single-phase 220. For Chris R, just like the compressor that I have now, the blue compressor over there in the corner. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it is 220. It's single phase 220. As far as the tank, I'll go out and look here in a minute, but I think it's an 80-gallon tank, Charlie. I think. Hi, Rita H. Hey, Swanjan. I don't know if I said hi to you guys. Let's see here. That's thick. I want to weld that first. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's start out with just a T-joint, and I'll tack it, and then put a pretty good weld on it. And I'm not as timid with this welder as I am with my TIG welder. You know, the welder I got the other day. I'm still learning it, but I've welded with this welder, or this type welder, for many, many years. So we'll see how it works out. Hey, Phil. Hey, Steve. Good to see you, buddy. I'm just playing around out in the shop and just kind of showing you all some of my most recent purchase as of yesterday, actually today. Let's see here. I'm going to do the best I can to, the other day whenever I was doing the TIG welding, I was talking about laying nickels, and that's kind of a welding term, and I'm still learning that on my TIG welder, but I'll go ahead and I'm going to do that on this piece, and you'll be able to see a little bit more clear what I was talking about, the finish that I want in the weld. So here we go. God, that machine welds so much better than my welder. I really like that. Wow, it does, and it lays down it pretty well, guys. Look at that. You guys see, let me get my glasses. Seeing glasses. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but yeah, you can see that. Look at the path that I took when I was welding that. That's the finish you really want. That's a really nice weld. I'm really happy with this machine. Yeah, I'm real happy with that. And this machine doesn't take near as much heat as my machine does. So yeah, it's definitely a nice machine. I like that. Let me run another weld on it. Charlie, you can't watch your cartoons now? Did I blind you? I'm sorry. Alright. Actually, I'm going to see, with this new helmet, I want to see if I can weld with my glasses. Just my regular seeing eye glasses. I'm gonna push the weld this time. Last time I kind of drug it. Actually, this time I'm gonna start from this end, and I'm gonna pull the weld. I'm gonna push the weld that direction and show you the finish on that. So this weld is the first one that I did, and I pulled the weld across that direction. This weld, I pushed the weld forward for more penetration, and they look identical, pretty much, pretty much identical. There's not a whole lot of difference in the welds, and that's what I like about the wire welder. It doesn't really matter if you push it, pull it, drag it, whatever you want to call it. Man, a wire welder just makes a fantastic weld. Hey, Kevin Gotti. Good to see you, buddy. Hey, Stig. What are you up to? No good? I tell you, I'm trying to catch up with the chat. Sandwich weld, Captain. Actually, this is just a joint weld. I'm just playing around with some scrap metal. I think what I'll do is I'll weld this piece on. It's a touch smaller. I think I'll weld that on. That way I can kind of show you guys a joint there, if you will. It's a lot thicker metal too, so I'll be able to put some pretty heavy heat on it and see what it does. Tack it real quick. that worked out pretty good. That's a pretty solid weld. I'll go on around it and just to make it complete. Need to find some place to put my glasses. I don't want them to get sparks on them. Alright, let's see how that looks. I really like this burn-in feature. And what I'm talking about is, if you look, son of a bitch, that's hot. If you look, where I start and stop the welds in each of these corners, I really like the way that the machine burns back in. I can tell where I start and stop, but it's minimal, and that's the objective. You know, I don't want to have a big pool where I start and stop. Let me get that a little closer so you guys can see that. And you can see what I'm talking about. Look right here in this corner, that's where I stopped to rotate the piece, and then I started back up right on the top of where I stopped, and just continued to weld on. I stopped here, and then I started back again, and you can tell how well that machine burns in. I'm really happy with that. I really am. And that's a strong weld right there. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. What I'll do a downhill pull weld and see how it does on that. I got a feeling it's going to do pretty good, but I want to play with it and see what it looks like. Hell yeah, it's one, and it was hot. You know, you would think I'd have enough sense to know molten metal is pretty warm. Yeah, it flows pretty good downhill too. I can't get over how clean the machine burns, and how much difference it makes with this machine versus my little welder that I have. You know, it just makes so much better of a clean weld. It's unbelievable. It's amazing what quality machinery, what you can do with it. You know, it really is. That's awesome. I'm going to try to remember not to touch that. Hey, Mrs., I see you. Hey, Willie D. Let's see. see here. I'm going to take the camera over to the welder. Let me... Camera, come on. There we go. And switch it around. So this is the new welding machine. It is a Miller-Matic Vintage. It's a CV-DC welding power source wire feeder. That's the official title. It says it right there, you can see. But you can tell how much bigger and more industrial this machine is than my little machine. There's the insides of it. Spool of wire that runs through the pulleys into the gun. I'll take you guys inside. Let's go in the other room. I'll show you a comparison between this welder and my little Lincoln. So here's, I got too much shit in the way. Hang on. Let me move some of this stuff out of the way. Here's my little Lincoln right here that you guys, when I did the welding video with Scott, that's the little Lincoln that I was using. And in fact, there's the aluminum spool gun welder that I had, and I don't know what I'm gonna do with these two machines, because the Miller that I just bought, it came with a spool gun attachment that was actually hooked up, and I actually took it off just because it was in the way. Hang on just a second, guys. I'm gonna set you down just a second. There we go. Yeah, it came with this attachment, this spool gun attachment, and it's pretty much just like the one that I have, just a lot better quality. So yeah, I'll probably I don't know what I'm gonna do with those machines, to be honest with you. And Charlie, to answer your question, 80 gallons. So yeah, the Ingersoll Rand is an 80-gallon tank, and the one I have is a 60-gallon tank. Here's Diva. Where's Warrant? He's done ran off without his ball. You want your ball? You want your ball? You want your ball? Go get it. I can't believe Warrant's not out here. He must be inside with Mrs. You gonna bring it to me? Diva will give me the ball. Warrant won't give it to me. You want me to throw it? Huh? You want me to throw it? Huh? Ready? Huh? Go get it. Yeah, Diva will do that all day long. Here comes Warrant. Yeah, he won't give me the ball to throw, but he'll put it anywhere he sees me working. He'll place it to where I have to show him attention. It's funny. Dogs are crazy, man. All right, you two. I'm going back in the air conditioning. Man, it's hot outside, guys. Turn the camera back around. All right. I don't know why I said that there. Shit, it's hot. Bitch. Yeah, it didn't cool off. So what's everybody doing today? Huh? I hadn't been watching the chat. I guess I need to sit down and chat with you guys just to see what's going on. Turn the machine off. Actually, Swan, I didn't catch that. I saw what you said there. Oh, hang on. 300 liter. Okay, I'll let you do the math on that, Swanjan. I'm not sure. I don't know. 300 liters, I guess. Gallons to liters, so 80 gallons, 16, 20. Yeah, that's about right. Yeah, I guess it is. Is that one of the Miller Smart Welders? No, it's actually a it's the vintage model is actually the name of it. 1 week worth then holiday. You going on holiday, Swanson? Oh, that's funny. I got little metal balls on the table from welding, and I can feel it on this piece of aluminum rolling around. Oh, that's right, Swanson. You're going to the UK. I forgot about that. Yeah, definitely have to reach out to us while you're there. I think, if I remember right, you said you're going to see Mark, and I'm not sure what all you're going to go do there. Yeah. You know what? Now that I'm in here, I might as well do something productive. I think I'm gonna get some. You know what I'm gonna do? Yeah. I'll just let you guys hang out with me for a little bit. I gotta do some work while I'm out here anyway. Move the machine. Beer. Yeah, I'm sure he is, man. I'm sure he is. I should have brought me a beer out here. Alright, I'm just going to move this machine out of the way. Actually, I think I'll take it into the other room. I'm not going to need it for the next project I'm doing. We'll see how long it takes you guys to figure out what I'm working on. I bet it doesn't take long. Holy moly, the beer lady's here. Hey, baby, thank you. That is awesome.
Hey, babe.
Okay, babe. That is fantastic. Look at that. I didn't even think about that. I was just saying, man, I should have brought me a beer out here. And lo and behold, Mrs. comes to the rescue. Whew. Down with hydration. All right. So, I'm going to get started on a couple of projects while you guys are hanging out with me today. I'm glad you guys are hanging out. I'm just tooling around out in the shop, you know, just on a Sunday. Didn't really have a lot going on. I did all my yard work and all yesterday, so the missus let me come out and play with my new toys, and I owe her a lot for that, you know. But anyway, so have you guys guessed what I'm about to, what I'm working on? So if you guessed the ice cream scoop, you guessed right. And what I have to do, it's got these little notches on here. I don't know if you guys can see that very well. And whenever I press the this part into the handle with those notches, it has a tendency to crack the plastic. So what I do is I just grind that off with the file. Actually, I usually use my little my air sander, but I don't have my compressor on. I didn't want to hear it running, so I just took a file. I'll clean that off. That'll work. On to the next project. You guys ain't gonna know what I'm doing here, but I'm anxious to see what kind of metal this is. I found this in the scrapyard the other day, and it's perfect for what I want to build next. Let me do a measurement real quick. So we'll go for 4 inches. It's been cut on before. I'm wondering if that ain't really hard material. We'll see. If my bandsaw don't like it, then we'll try something else. I'm not real sure what that is, but that is some hard shit. That barely even scratched the damn thing. Hang on, let me see if I can find another piece of metal. We're not gonna be able to use this. Biden joke. I'll take any opportunity I can to make a Biden joke. Deadbeat bastard. I did hear he was getting better from the COVID. I was hoping that shit would work out for the best, but it didn't. Alright, while that's cutting, I'll move on to the next project. I did, Mrs. Yeah. That's just how I feel about the guy. Lord forgive me. Alright. Alright, I'll be using the $25 bandsaw here, and what I want to do is cut this piece, but I can't see the black marker, so I have to put a piece of tape on there where I can see the line. know if I've ever even showed you guys this in action. Y'all see that? Here, looks like butter. Well, I finally found a piece of metal that the damn bandsaw would cut. I guess my blade's getting dull. Pretty right fine cut. Damn, it's hot out. Let's see here. So what I've been looking at doing, I want to make some machinist jacks for my mill machine, and I got that too tall. That's fine. I can cut off what I don't need. And what this is, I'll machine a plug that goes into this that this will screw into, and this sets on the milling machine pretty much like this. And whenever I have a long piece in the vise, I'm able to use these little jacks to support the long end of it. So that's the purpose of that. But like I said, that's an ongoing project. I guess I could go ahead and make this while you guys are here. What do you think? You guys want me to make one? Okay, I guess I'll do that. Over to the lathe. Actually, I might change the camera. Yeah. This. Give me just a second, guys. I gotta switch over here. There we go. Okay, Stig, I watched the chuck, buddy. Yeah, I definitely don't want an injury, that's for sure. Got to get the carrots set up here. I'm trying to remember what degree I cut that at. I think. No. There we go. That's too sharp. That's not as... That's a little bit too sharp. think I'm just gonna have to live with it. It looks pretty good. Hey Steve, did you get your welder? Oh shit, Mrs. talking about insurance. What am I missing? What do you want to mount to the lathe? Bison head or bison? I don't know what you're saying, Steve. I don't know what you're saying, buddy. Oh, Biden head, yeah. That's awesome. All right, I'm going to put a couple of grooves in it, and then I'll flip it over and clamp it from this end, and we'll use the live center to hold it so I can put all the other notches and grooves in it. Yeah. Get the damn chuck out. DRO on. Hmm. How do I want to do that? Okay, I'm going to do it like this. Oh, you bastard. That's not going to let me do that. Oh, I didn't think to check the camera. You guys probably couldn't see any of that shit, could you? That's all right. Actually, I got just a little bitty bad spot I need to clear up right quick, guys. There we go, all cleaned up. I really like working with this plastic. It's really easy to work with. All right, let's go back over to the table. We'll break out the special tool. I think you guys probably remember me making this tool. Anybody still there? You guys still hanging out with me, or everybody bail? Got more important shit to do than to watch me make a damn ice cream scooper? Okay, Mrs., I won't. I promise. I'll behave. Hi, Lemmy. Lamb's here. Mrs. is still here. Swanton, you're still here. I'm just putting the part in the holder so that I can press it on. Actually, beat it on. I shouldn't say press. It's actually a beat to fit situation. I'm gonna try to do it on this little vise right here so you guys can see it. There we go. Mark's not here. Okay, Mark, I don't see you, buddy. All right. We got big dicks out. I'm hoping this little vise will hold this. Don't really know if it will or not. We're gonna give it a go though. Hey, Bell Adman. Did you just get here? We're building shit. This little tool works the best. It really helps when I'm making these things to hold the scooper so I don't damage it. Put our special tool up. Let me put my big dick up. Started using this leather stuff instead of the string that I was using. I like the leather a little better. And you know, I was worried about it being dishwasher safe and all that, but everybody I've made these for, nobody's complained, so I just keep doing it. Besides that, they're usually free, so I don't think anybody's going to complain about it either way. Alrighty, guys and girls. Better plug my phone in. Alright, guys. One finished ice cream scoop. Thank you, Swanjan. Thank you, buddy. All right. Well, guys, that's just about going to wrap it up for me today. I've enjoyed coming out here and just piddling around out in the shop today and showing you guys the new welder and the new air compressor. I'm actually going to have to roll it back inside. It's probably dried off by now. What the hell have I got all over my forehead? But anyway, it's probably dried by now, so I'll go ahead and roll it back in and put it to bed. I don't know for sure when I'm going to install the compressor. I'd like to soon, but it depends on where. It depends on a lot. But I still got to pour up a concrete pad and do all that kind of business. So it'll be a little bit, and then again, I may just roll it in here, just like my other one is. Put it on casters. We'll see. I don't know. But anyway, I enjoyed hanging out with you guys today. I'm really glad y'all came along. It was a lot of fun. You kind of see my day-to-day instead of a sure enough setup, shop project and all of that. I just thought it'd be pretty cool just to kind of hang out with you guys on a Sunday while I did some of my stuff out here in the shop, some of the stuff I needed to get done. And I really wanted to play with the welder, to be honest with you. And I thought, you know what, I'll just invite you guys along, and whoever comes, and whoever doesn't, and that's okay. But I am glad you guys came. So thanks, Lamb. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Phil, Swanjan. And I've lost track of who all's here. I think Belle came in. Hi, Belle. I'm glad you came along. Thanks for letting me come out here today, Mrs. I appreciate that. So with that, I'm gonna call it a day and head on back inside the house. Roll Tide, Lammy. Roll Tide. And cool off. It's pretty. It's not that bad out here. It's, what is it? It's right at 30 degrees inside the shop. My little air conditioner's doing everything it can. Hey, local experimentalist UK. Glad you came along. But anyway, it's hot enough. I've been out here long enough. I'm fixing to go inside in the air conditioner, watch a little TV, and hang out with Mrs. So I hope to see you guys soon, and I appreciate each and every one of you, hanging out with me today. So I'll let you guys say goodbye while I pick a few things up. I'll give you a minute or two, and then I'll head on inside. Anyway, thanks, guys. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. I've got everything put up that I'm gonna put up. I'm heading in house. You guys have a good one, and I'll see you guys. I'll try to do a stream on Wednesday, and we'll see what happens. But anyway, peace out, guys. Roll Tide.